Hello, my dear friends. Good morning. Today we are going to start our new lecture on internal promotion exams. Hope you are getting the PDF notes also on my WhatsApp group. If you are not getting, you can also email to me or join on my WhatsApp group 082 794 and email ID is anil anil kumar 13561 @gmail.com. There we are going to provide the PDF notes and here is the video. Both you can get to learn easily. Some of my friends are saying that the English video is okay. Actually, the paper is in English mode, so hope try to understand. I have used a simple language for easy understanding. Hope you may enjoy the whole video. Thank you, and try to comment if there is something missing. Some of my videos are having lack of audio sound, so I have tried to overcome this issue. Hope the very best for you. Okay, my dear friends, start our topic today. Computer Security Day, 30th of November. Full form of PDMA is Public Debt Management Agency. Party to be added in the account. Actually, we are using net banking in our day-to-day life. There are two type of net banking: retail and corporate. Corporate is for that customers having non-personal CIF and like that. um, Saral, Vistar, Vyapar, Khata Plus type of kits we are giving to them. So how much party can be added? Means beneficiary can be added. In Vyapar it is unlimited and Vistar in RIMB 3 and Saral is also 3. Beneficiaries can be added in a day. C1 form is for use for what purpose? C1 is for registering the cooperative CINB. MOPS full form. Recently the SBI has launched a new facility MOPS. For that barcode can also be used for payment. We have not to carry our cash and credit card and all that. Only the QR code is sufficient for payment. That's MOPS, MOPEDS, multi-option payment device. Validity of SBI Smart Payout Card is 10 years. गोल्ड लोन लेते हैं हम लोग तो उसमें मार्जिन कितना है 25%. मार्जिन फॉर गोल्ड लोन 25%. 9 lakh per farmer has been sanctioned for the boiler plus scheme. Sometimes some information is missing or wrong, so kindly update it to me so that I can update in my notes and give to all the students. I have tried my level best to provide the best knowledge, but sometimes it gets disturbed. Core full form is centralized online real-time environment. How many risk grids are there? 10 risk grids. SME 11 to be executed by the revival letter of borrower and guarantor. Scale of finance. You know that in KCC, Kisan Credit Card Loan, there is scale of finance that has to be fixed by some agency. The name of this agency is District Level Technical Committee. What is Black Revolution? Green Revolution, all you know about agriculture, and Black Revolution is rubber and petroleum. INB PPK kit has how many digits? It is having 10 digits. AB2 in Agri Finance is guarantor agreement. LRM, loan review mechanism. It is for 5 crore and above. Maximum finance under earnest money deposit scheme. That has to be told. This is my question. Maximum finance under earnest money deposit scheme is how much? Maximum loan term under SBI Flexi Pay home loan is minimum 25 years and maximum 30 years. ECISPL full form is Equifax Credit Information Services. Write down ECISPL full form is Equifax Credit Information Services. DEEF full form is Depository Education Awareness Fund. DEEF is a fund that has been maintained by the RBI after 10 years of unclaimed deposit that has to be transferred by all banks to the DEEF account. This is called as Depositor Education Awareness Fund, maintained by RBI. It is a account from where the expenses of awareness like pamphlets for general public and Paisa Bolta Hai by RBI, all these expenses are to be met by that. Maximum loan in SBI Max Gain scheme is, there is scheme by SBI Max Gain scheme, that is maximum loan can be availed is 20 lakh rupees. SBI exclusive minimum TRV required for that is 30 lakh. SBI exclusive is a product of Wealth Management Services. DAC full form is Document Archival Center. DGFT full form is Director General of Foreign Trade. SBI introduced INB in the year 2001. Hope you remember that has installed the first ATM at Jamshedpur and the first public sector bank to install ATM at it was installed by the Indian Bank. Maximum limit for creation of ETDR is 25 lakhs. Means by the using INB kits, how much amount we can create as TDR, that is 25 lakhs. Minimum 100 rupees and maximum 50,000 for SBI virtual card. Sometimes we don't want to share our ATM details with the third party for paying or for online purchasing. So then we can use a virtual card. In that, firstly we have to load minimum 100 and maximum 50,000 rupees. Then we are going to use that card, and the validity of that card is for 48 hours or one transaction. Minimum withdrawal in saving account is 50 rupees. MODS FDR, modes FDR. There is a account that is sweep transfer is there. In that, either TDR or STDR is made of the balance amount threshold above the threshold amount, that is in the form of TDR or at the STDR. Upper limit for issue of MCC for per segment savings account holders and HNI NRIs is 10 lakh and 50 lakh. P सेगमेंट के लिए 10 लाख है और NRI HNI के लिए 50 लाख है. Unusual suspicious transactions, there is a report called as STR, suspicious transaction report, that has to be made for cash deposit of above 2 lakh and transfer above 5 lakh. Punishment for money laundering not less than 3 years but expendable to 7 years. Narcotics and Psychotropic Drugs Act, the punishment has been increased from 7 years to 10 years. AML or CFT department headed by the DGM, AML CFT. AML CFT department is at our Jaipur and it is headed by the DGM AML CFT. No ceiling or maximum penalty for money laundering. Penalty can be 1 rupee to any amount. Review of risk categorization of customers should be done periodically, not less than in 6 months once. NGO account are low risk. You know that there in India there are some NGOs working for the poor and pupils, that is called as NGO, non-government organization, that are under the low risk. Joint account in name of two blind can be opened. You know that locker can also be given to blind people. Firms are said to be identical if partners are same. Counterfeit notes to be preserved for 3 years from the date received from the police. NRI car loan cannot be availed without guarantor. NRI car loan cannot be availed without guarantor. फ्रेंड्स, जैसे SBI की सर्कुलर्स होते हैं तो वो हमें कहीं भी इधर उधर शेयर नहीं करने हैं, इंटरनल यूज़ के लिए होते हैं वो. तो कोशिश करें, आप व्हाट्सअप वगैरह पे अपने फ्रेंड्स को देते हैं, लेकिन कोशिश करें कि किसी अनयूजुअल पर्सन को ना दें, क्योंकि इससे फिर आपको कोई डिसिप्लिनरी एक्शन हो सकता है. 2 years एम्प्लॉयमेंट अब्रॉड. NRI अगर कार लोन लेना चाहता है तो उसको क्या क्या कंडीशंस मेंटेन करनी पड़ेंगी. एक तो उसको 2 साल पहले अब्रॉड जॉब करी होनी चाहिए, उसके पास एक्सपीरियंस सर्टिफिकेट होना चाहिए या उसकी जॉब चल रही हो. 24 months ओल्ड NRI अकाउंट होना चाहिए, मतलब उसका जो अकाउंट खुला हुआ है वो 2 साल पुराना होना चाहिए. और उसकी एज जो है उसकी और गारंटर की 21 to 65 ईयर्स होनी चाहिए. ये जो एज वाले क्वेश्चन है ये कई बार पूछ लिए जाते हैं कि हम कितना एज ग्रुप होना चाहिए इस तरह से. और मिनिमम इनकम जो है NRI की $1000 होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि बैंक ये भी देखेगा ना कि वो कार ले रहा है तो उसको रीपे कैसे करेगा. लोन अमाउंट कैलकुलेटेड NMI 18 times and NAI 1.5 times. NRI कार लोन repayment 7 years or 65 years of age. An extra 2A required to serve notice to guarantor. Yes, son's wife be a guarantor in NRI card loan. It can be possible. Close relative is defined under Section 6 of the Companies Act. Partial freezing is restricted debit transactions. Pawn shops and inoperative accounts are under the medium risk. BIAK full form is built-in authentication key. Full form question 1 or 2 are definitely going to come. So please mug up them. Head of AML CFT at corporate level is GM. AML CFT at Jaipur, that is DGM, and at corporate level there is GM. CKYCR full form is Central KYC Record Registry. BM is responsible for FATCA and CRS reporting. CRS is Common Reporting System. CBD, Nodal Agency for FATCA and CRS reporting in India. CBD is Nodal Agency for FATCA and CRS reporting in India. AML CFT, monitor all cross-border wire transfer 5 lakhs or more. MLRO, full form is Money Laundering Reporting Officer. Sometimes they are going to ask who is the MLRO in our bank. In the branch manager. FATF, or it is called as GAFI, was established in the year 1989. NRO account holder submit address within 30 days of opening account. Cash deposits withdrawals for rupees 10 lakh and above comes under STR, suspicious transaction report. For rupees 2 lakh transaction, telephonic conversation required 2 lakh. 2 लाख की ट्रांजेक्शन है तो टेलीफोनिक कन्वर्सेशन करनी पड़ेगी पहले. 25,000 for droplet test. Threshold limit for business enterprises means 1 month turnover. Threshold limit for business enterprises means 1 month turnover. F. Maintenance of records are defined under which act? Section 12 of the PMLA Act 2002. Festival sign upon CCPAP checks up to rupees 5 lakhs. Festival sign for CMP checks up to 10 lakhs. Threshold in case of salaried 3 months salary not exceeding rupees 10 lakhs. All employees training for 3 days on AML CFT. In NRE, NRO online account opening should reach LCPC within 45 days. STAR, suspicious activity reporting. Don't confuse with STR. STR is suspicious transaction report and STAR, star in the sky, that is suspicious activity report. Banks to preserve KYC details of customer for 5 years from the date of creation of transaction. FATF, or either they are asking GAFI, headquarter is Paris. डीफ अकाउंट नोट कर लेंगे, आरबीआई के द्वारा मेंटेन होता है. 16100100609. Public is opening an account of a public limited company. Certificate of incorporation is required and also commencement of business is required. NCCT full form is non-cooperative countries and terrorists. Validity for PAL loan sanction is 1 month. Friends, you are using Yono account, in that notifications are coming and the customers are getting good loans on that. Pre approved loans, PAL is called. For resale of flat or house, administrative clearance is required if property is more than 15 years. Staff pensioners day is observed on 27th or 2nd month of every quarter. Vigilance week is observed in November. Every department is having a vigilance committee or like that. So vigilance week in our bank is observed on in November. In case of insane, only close blood relative or guardians. Who is insane? Insane means pagal, that is having no knowledge. Some mental problem is there. KYC introduced in 1976. Venture capital companies are under medium risk. What is venture capital? Some funds are arranged by the other company and some by other, and they going to join, and that called as venture companies. STR is subjective and system generated report. Both is there. Designated Director of the bank under PMLA, MD Risk and Compliance. MSME Act 2006 amended. That MSME Act has been amended and the definition of micro, small and medium has been changed depending on the turnover. Micro turnover up to 5 crore, small 5 से 75 करोड़, medium 75 से 250 करोड़. Hope you remember this definition. Market is unstable, but gold would remain stable. They are inversely proportional to each other. Market is unstable, then gold is stable. 1806 Bank of Bengal. 1840 Bank of Bombay, 1843 Bank of Madras. 1921 Imperial Bank of India. These three banks, Bank of Bengal, Madras, and Bombay, these merged and got into Imperial Bank of India in the year 1921. 1955 SBA Act and 1959 is the SBI Bank Associate Act. 77 rank India is in the ease of doing business. SBI to issue and encash electoral bonds by 29 branches. SBI is the only bank has been authorized by Government of India for electoral bonds and 29 branches has been designated for the electoral bonds. Safe custody of articles comes under Indian Contract Act. Auto loans for age group for auto loans is 18 to 65 years. Maximum co-borrowers for auto loans are 2. Friends, you can write these questions and mug up them. These are the important questions have come in the last 10 years. Minimum margin for car loan is 10%. Combo loan scheme for purchase of car and two-wheelers. It has been withdrawn. CIBIL TransUnion score. Recently, the name of the CIBIL has been changed. Now it is CIBIL TransUnion score. If it is negative, it is 0. Is less than 6 months credit history. If it is -1, that is CIBIL score. If it is -1, that is there is no credit history less than for 6 months. Maximum processing fees collected under SBA auto loan, that is 1% of the loan amount. There is some processing fees in every loan, then auto loan is having 1%. Maximum age for super bike loan is 65 years. You know that super bike is very costly, so the maximum age is 65 years. Eligible income for getting super bike loan is 2.5 lakhs per annum. DRF full form is dematerialization request form. DRF is dematerialization request form. FIEO full form is Federation of Indian Export Organization. STU headquartered at Mumbai. STU full form you can write Strategic Training Unit. YONO Project Lotus. Minimum hours of work per annum required to get finance under tractor loan scheme is 600 hours. Mulberry is silk cultivation. सेफ कस्टडी या सिक्योरिटी अकाउंट आर बैलेंस्ड हाफ एडी. सेफ कस्टडी या सिक्योरिटी अकाउंट्स होते हैं हमारे जिसमें हम सेफ में रखते हैं शेयर्स बॉन्ड्स वगैरह, तो वो बैलेंस करने होते हैं हाफ एडी. NIM ऑफ SBI September 2018 that is 2.88%. भीम लॉन्च बाय NPCI. भीम कब लॉन्च हुआ था? NPCI के द्वारा. LIC operates प्रधानमंत्री वाया वंदना योजना. LIC has got the license to operate the new Yojana of Pradhan Mantri Shri Narendra Modi ji. Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandana Yojana. Maximum deposit under it is 15 lakh. Maximum loan for repairs in SBI home loan that is 10 lakh. Maximum loan under SBI privilege and Shore that is 50 crore. Maximum repayment period in SBI realty scheme 120 months and no moratorium is required. Minimum residual of existing for Insta Home Top Up loan that is 5 years. Minimum age of spouse for reverse mortgage loan is above 58 years. EMI NMI for a loan against property if net income above 10 lakh is 60%. Cost of interiors under SBI home loan for non-salaried borrowers 10% of cost of home a flat, or rupees 50 lakhs, whichever is lower. Minimum age for SBI Flexi Pay Home Loan, that is 45 years. These are the questions and answer for last 10 years exam. Reimbursement of investment in is available under home loan if property purchased during residing 12 months.